record first. You got a point. Recording is on now. So hello again. Welcome to sixth grade math. I am going to be sharing my screen and walking you guys through a little tutorial what our classroom expectations are, remote and not remote, and also what it looks like to actually learn math through remote. Okay. I have to admit, Steven Gamas. Hold on, guys. We're just getting a lot of people coming in right now. Not a lot, but a couple of them.
Okay.
Hello, Steven.
Good morning,
Steven.
Good morning. If you're just entering, if you wouldn't mind, can you please turn your cameras on so we can see your faces? That would be great. Thanks,
If
Joel.
not, we'll discuss that we're going to be discussing that later on, guys. How is that? That's one of our classroom rules. Angie's iPhone. Don't know what that's about, but hey, the more the merrier. Hello, Angie.
Good morning, Angie.
Hopefully you can hear me well, Angie. For this sake of time, we will be needing you to have the camera open. So yeah, we're just trying to get familiar with the faces.
Oh, we got another one. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm good.
Good. Good morning. Are you able to turn your camera on so we can see your face?
Yeah, I need to do something real quick.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, cool. Thank you. All right, so we'll get started right now, guys. I'm going to be sharing my screen, and we'll get to it. Sounds good?
And also, too, everything that Mr. R is sharing right now is in Google Classroom. All right?
All right, guys. So obviously you guys have access to this. I see you guys on the top right. But I want to go over it briefly with you as you guys will ask me questions. The way this works is if you have a question, just please raise your hand or actually just put a thumbs up and do something. I'll see you. I'm looking at you guys as we go through this, okay? So here it goes. Obviously you guys are sixth grade math syllabus 2020-21. My name is Mr. R and Miss Canella right here.
I'm Miss Canella, guys.
Our email address is on there, that way you guys can email us for any regards. Obviously, we respect the proper terminology when you're emailing us. A nice greeting, obviously. Just like if you're writing a regular letter, and then you'll send it to us. All the time, though. It can't be like you're just texting somebody, okay? I will not reply to that. So our sixth grade Common Core state standards are as follows, guys. The first unit that we'll be discussing is Unit 1.6NS, which stands for number systems. It's the number system. The second one will be ratios and proportions. The third one is expressions and equations. The fourth one is geometry. The unit 5 is statistics and post-test. And then unit 6 is seventh grade preparation. Obviously, it seems like a lot, guys, but it's really not. Once we get through the standards, you guys will understand what we're talking about. The state exams are this year are May 4th, 2021 and May 5th, 2021. We don't know exactly how they're going to be distributed. That's a question that me and Ms. Canella were still asking ourselves. So as soon as we find out, we will let you know. This is the most important part, guys. Grading policy. Ms. Canella, feel free to jump in anytime.
Sure. I'll do this one. So good morning. Grading policy. So you are graded on certain parts. So 30% of your grade comes from tests and exams. 30% is your classwork. So showing up and doing the classwork and turning it in gives you 30 points. Really easy. Any projects we give are 15%. You know, might be like a turn and talk or complete these problems with your person in your breakout room, something like that. Your homework is 5%. Any quizzes we give, which are going to be every 2 weeks, those are 15%. And then every day you take an exit ticket to show what you understand and what you still need a little help on, and that's 5%. So that's how we make up the 100% of your grade. Students are required to be in front of their cameras at all times unless otherwise instructed if you need to use the bathroom. Please be assured that the symbol for the bathroom is noted, which we'll show you in a second, and your camera is turned off for the bathroom. So Mr. Rudy is going to show you the signal for bathroom.
Very simple. Right.
Okay.
So you guys could use either one. For me, I would understand that you have to either take a water break or have to use the bathroom, but definitely have to face your cameras, guys. Have to. One of the things that we learned while we was doing remote teaching last year throughout the summer was that students like yourself, obviously I used to teach computer science, but students like yourself will actually turn off and mute their cameras and mute their mics and just go. not pay attention, not do anything. And us, we're actually smarter now to actually state like, hey guys, you guys need to actually have your cameras open. So yes, we are requiring your cameras to be open. And it's only for 45 minutes a day. So actually 45 minutes a day, you can miss a lot of instruction. Okay. Kanal, I'm gonna go down.
Sure. Okay. So we are available via email from the school working hours from 8:30 to 4:15. Mr. Arudi and I will be having office hours by appointment. So we will offer those office hours from 2 to 4 o'clock. There'll be about 30-minute intervals. So even if you think you understand the work and you want to just come and get extra help, or if you're unsure, please reach out and come. Don't wait until the end. Come right away, all right?
I see that all the time, guys. You guys wait for the end of this quarter. Mr. Oh, where's my grade at? That's another thing. Don't ask me. You guys have something called grade link, and you got parent script. Do not ask me about your grades until you actually see what you have done and accomplished. Does that make sense? So let's say I get, let's say I'm Emma, and I'm going and I check my grade, and I'm using you as an example, okay, Emma? And I see that I got a 80, but I want to push it up to a 90. Okay, you check on grade link and you say, Mr. Oh, can I get the work that I missed this week? Or what can I do to boost my grade? Is there any extra credit? Ask those type of questions so we can help and assist you best. Okay, guys? But definitely by appointment, you can simply email us. Once you email us, you'll see on the bottom of both of me and Canela's email, it says meet me. It sends you a calendar invite. All you have to do is press it, and you can pick the designated time from 2 to 4 o'clock. And I have to be present in the front of the camera helping you just like I am right now, talking to you. Oh wait, I gotta admit 3 people. Sorry, guys.
And also too, by reaching out, it shows that you really care and you want to do the best that you can do. And that's why we're here to help you. Okay, so please reach out. Don't be afraid. We don't bite, I promise.
Sorry for those of you that were waiting. I just noticed that you guys are in the waiting room. That's my fault. Apologies.
What do we got now? Okay. Hello, good morning. We have a few more.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna keep on going about our mathematics class. By the way, this is pre-recorded, so you can definitely see what we're talking about. And this will also be posted up on Google Classroom. So about our mathematics class, we meet 3 times a week for 45 minutes on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays. Our lessons will be live and recorded, and they'll be shared on Google Classroom and on your YouTube channel. Yes, Ms. Canela has a YouTube channel. We will give you the tools to become the best mathematician in South Bronx through different methods: peer tutoring, tiered grouping, and technology. Things that you guys would normally see in person is a dot camera. iReady is an examination. It actually shows us what level you are. That way we can best help you. Khan Academy, you guys should know what that is. They have it in every school by now. We understand that we are not experts in math, but we will help you develop a passion, joy, and love in math. Ms. Canela and Mr. Rudy are always here for you, so please reach out with any questions. Our
And
classroom expectations, Ms. Canela.
sure. So very, very simple, right? Be responsible. That means taking ownership of your own work and being accountable for your learning. Show up, ask questions, keep growing, and we seek opportunities to lead our team by example, right? So just be responsible and take ownership of you, because your job is to be a student and to get the best grades you can get. Be respectful. This means respecting yourself as a student, right? So respecting yourself, your classmates, your teachers, and any other staff members in the school. We actively listen when our teammates and teachers are talking. Simple, right? We all know that. This is my favorite. We can all, let me repeat that, we can all be math people. We practice hard, we persevere, and we believe in ourselves. We ask questions, we take risks, and we will rise to the challenge and overcome many obstacles. So math sometimes is easy and sometimes is a little bit harder, where we have some challenges, but together we're gonna push you up to the top to rise. And last but not least, we are a team and we all grow, right? We teach you, you teach us. We learn something new every day as teacher and student. So those are what we expect from you. Any questions on that? Guys are all good? All right, Mr. Reed, homework?
Yes, sir. Homework policy. Students will be expected to log into iReady for 30 minutes a day. That's at the end of every lesson, pretty much, or at the end of the day, depending on your schedule. Teachers shall see 150 minutes a week. So pretty much that's actually 30, 60, 90. That's actually wrong. I will fix that later on. It's only 90 minutes because we're only grading. Are we grading Monday through Friday, Canelo? Or is that right?
I think we said Monday to Friday, right?
I think so. Yeah, it is Monday through
At
Friday.
30
Actually,
plus
you guys
5.
actually,
Yeah,
that
we're
is
good.
correct.
We're good.
That's my fault. Missing assignment. So this is important. You are responsible to make up all the work, even when you're absent. So the way this works is, I'll give you an example in a minute, but let me finish reading this. If you know ahead of time that you're going to be absent, please email or tell us so we can provide you the work to complete. If the work is presented in class, it shall be posted on Google Classroom and be submitted during their week of instruction. So for example, if I miss Monday, it must be submitted by Friday, 4:15. If not, please understand that you will receive a 0 for that work day or that work that you're going to present. Does that make sense? Any questions on that part? Cool. Quizzes, Ms. Canova.
Sure. Quiz time. You'll be notified if you're given a quiz or a test in advance. So we're going to constantly tell you, hey, you're going to have a quiz on this day. Make sure you review this, this, and this. And also, too, the iReady is going to help you review those skills as well. You shall review your class notes every day. So that means even though you know how to divide, for example, divide long digits or multi-digit numbers, always go back and review it, because by reviewing it, it refreshes your memory and keeps you on your toes. And then if you need help, like we said before, email us, hit the link button for office hours, and we're always here for you. Mr. Rudy, you want to talk about the technology?
Yes, guys, so I used to teach computer science at the school, so I'm explaining this. Applications needed, pretty much all the apps that you will need. Obviously, Google Drive, Google Classroom, Google Docs, all the most essential ones out of the whole thing. But YouTube is definitely something that you will have access to on the Google Chrome laptops that will be provided for you. Genius Scan is actually a document editor, and you can scan documents. So let's say we give you in actual documents, you can scan those images and send them to us via email to get credit. Cami Editor is a document that's used. So let's say I give you a document and you cannot edit that document. Cami Editor allows you to edit it electronically. That way you guys could actually do more things easier. The way you submit work is a lot more different, and the way you should have your work pile, yes, I can see your Google Drive, all of you guys. Everybody has on sixth grade, I can see it. The way you should have a designated folder for this class, it shall be just as listed right here. It says first name, last name, dot last name, section, and subject. Oh, is it getting harder to see? I'm so sorry. I'll do this. Hopefully that works. Is that better?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So first name, last name, section, and subject. So for example, you guys are all in 6 and 3. So if I wanted to say I'm Steven, I'm gonna say Steven.gamas.603.math. Does that make sense? We can show you a brief video later on if you guys get stuck on how to do that. I can definitely send that to you guys. Now these are for parents. Number 3, Parent Square will be used efficiently. Please pay attention to it. Parent Square is where you guys will get all your, everything is there. Grade link is there, access to your grades, your child's grade. Obviously, we're gonna have anything that we have to tell you that is urgent, like let's say classes canceled for today, then that will be posted up there, which will not happen, but I'm just giving you guys heads up. Does that make sense? Yes? Can I get a thumbs up? Is a reaction toolbar in the bottom. Cool. Grade link. This is very important. This is one of the things that I stress about because a lot of children come at the last minute of the quarter. Oh, but Mr., I don't know my grade. You didn't tell me my grade. Hold on. Guys, grade link is provided for you, right? I want to stress that you guys, every day, every time you have a class, every time you submit work, it will automatically be posted no matter what. It's going to be posted. It's going to be highlighted. It's going to be there. I want you guys to make sure that you guys look at your stuff and make sure that it has the proper grade before you come the next day or the next evening or the next 2 weeks from then. Mr. R, you gave me the wrong grade. No, I didn't. Right? Let's make sure that we are efficient, responsible students on both parts, because I can make a mistake too. I'm not perfect, right? Mm-hmm. So let's make sure of that, please. Now, without further ado, we will begin our lessons. If anybody doesn't have a question, you can unmute yourself and ask any questions you want right now.
Anyone have questions about anything that we went over on the syllabus, grading, expectations, anything? If you guys do happen to think of a question later on, just shoot us an email, okay?
Obviously, and everything's right here.
And they're right on top.
All right.
Mr. Rudy, I think you just have to share back the hosting privilege.
Yep, I'm going. I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
Awesome.
I'm gonna stop sharing. I'm going to give you host. Justin is trying to join in. You could give him access Canelo right now. He's just trying to join.
Awesome. All right. So good morning again. I'm Miss Canella. Obviously, Mr. R and I are your math teachers. So today what's going to happen is every day we're going to post our work for you in Google Classroom. So I'm going to go share my screen. I'm going to go into Google Classroom like so. And I am going to go open up the document for today. We're going to be working on the document that says September 8th of 2020. So I'm going to go into 603 and where Mr. Rudy posted, I'm going to click on the document that says 080908. I'm going to open it up. Okay.
Ms. Canelo, guys, when we post up a document like this, usually you guys will be able to edit it right away. The reason I told you guys not to edit is because, like your example, Joel over here edited and he put his name there. The problem with that is this is our original document. So the way you guys avoid that is you guys got to go to File, make a copy. See that? This will give you a copy of your own. It will be graded as your own, and you'll do everything as your own. Does that make sense? So for people that didn't know that, as you can see, I don't even see Joel on here. Do you?
No.
Yeah. So we will have to restrict some editing privileges now on this. That way that won't happen again. But future wise, guys, definitely make a copy of it, and definitely we want to help you as much as we can. So yes.
So again, as Mr. R said, you're going to all, before you do anything, you're going to go to File, and you're going to go to Make a Copy, okay? And you would name it like your first and last name. So Emma, cancel, right? And then you would name it 603 math. I think there's supposed to be dots in between there. I think it's like Emma dot cancel dot like that. And then it says share it with some people. You can click that and put Mr. R and my name on it and then hit OK. All right?
As soon as you guys press that share button, all it's going to populate is where you guys at the top of my email address. So obviously, if you put RD, mine will pop up. If you put JC, it's going to pop up from Ms. Canella. But that's the way you share documents with us. That's also the way we grade you. Without that, we can't grade you, right? So, Ms. Canella, can you actually erase Joel's answers and stuff like that?
Erase all of the hi everybody part too? Erase that?
No. You Command Z that. Let me see if I can edit that document while you're doing it. I got it.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're going to be working on today. We're going to review how you divide or fluently divide multi-digit numbers. So what we do in our mini lesson is we always provide you the vocabulary words with some kind of image or picture for you to look at. So when you divide, you know that the answer is the quotient, the divisor is the outside number outside the house, and the dividend has the word divide in it. It's what's under the house. So we put a strategy here to help you in case you forget the steps. So when I taught in Long Island, I used to tell the students, I used to drink a lot of Starbucks. So I would say, drink my Starbucks to help me divide. So D would be division, M would be multiply, S would be for subtraction, and B were for to bring down. So I would say DMSB, drink my Starbucks. And then we're going to show you how we do that. Okay, so let's look at the first model problem. It says, model problem 1. We're going to teach you how to, oh, someone's writing on the document. All right, model problem 1. It says, a local bank donated 4,074 pencils to distribute evenly amongst 42 sixth grade students in the district. How many pencils did each class receive? So we're going to use a strategy called ARMS, which is similar to cubes, maybe what you used before. So what we're going to do is we're going to annotate, which we already did for you, any key numbers So what we're going to do here, I'm going to type in the document, right? The key number here is 4,074, oops, pencils, all right? That's a key number. Another key number, it says 42 sixth grade classes. So I'm going to write in my next bullet, 42 sixth grade classes. So the A is all the keywords, numbers, and phrases. Okay? These are the keywords, numbers, and phrases. And I'm going to change it to dark blue for you. Now, the R is the restate, which is what is the question asking? What do you have to figure out? Well, if you look here, it says, how many pencils did the class receive? So I'm going to type in here, how many pencils did the class receive? That is what I have to investigate, figure out. Maybe I shouldn't put that like that.
Right now, and focus on your school.
There we go. Now, when we model a problem, which is what M stands for, we have to figure out what operation or operations do I need? Well, it says here equally, right? Or evenly, and we know we have to divide to figure out how many does each class get? How many pencils is each class gonna get? How many in sixth grade is each class gonna get? So my operation is going to be, over here, I'm going to write division. This is going to say division. Now, what am I going to actually divide? What is my algorithm or equation going to look like? Well, there are 4,074 pencils as the total. And there are 42 sixth grade classes. So the slash means division. I'm going to divide that by 42 to figure out how many pencils does each class get. So this question mark is going to represent how many pencils does each class receive.
Ms. Canelo,
Yes.
maybe are we going to receive these packets today by these students? Yes, right?
Yes.
So I don't see a lot of people typing or keyboarding. Maybe they are. I don't know about that. But one thing that you guys should all be doing is file, make a copy, and start copying all this down and typing all those in. Because then later on, you guys have to submit this work to us. So does that make sense to anybody? Steven, you got that? Jennifer, you got that? Emma, you got that? Angie? Justin?
No.
Okay. Okay, guys. So that's exactly what I was trying to say right now. Go to Google Docs or Google Classroom and make a copy of this document that Ms. Canella's working on.
So go to File, make a copy.
Yeah, you should be on 603 and then make a copy and then write exactly what we said. If those of you that are if you're really confused right now, the best way to do this is to make another tab and actually go on and actually make a copy of it. Does that make sense to anybody, or you guys are lost?
Hold on, somebody had their hand up. Emma, you had your hand up. What do you need?
My class is 604.
Okay.
That's
It's okay that you came in for today, but for the future, the class is at 10 o'clock, okay?
Okay.
yeah. So she should actually go to her first period class. I can help.
Okay. The only thing is, Mr. Rudy, I can't write the division sign here to show them physically how to do long division.
Yeah, I
Because
know that.
it was shared as a Word doc, not a PDF.
All right, so just put the / on it.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
So he has to copy the document, but then what after he copies it?
So as she's modeling it, there's gonna be at the end, he has to actually do the work. So you see how it says model problem I do? Miss Canelo, can you scroll down to the part that they do it? This would be my section, I do this part, and then keep going, Miss Canelo. This would be we do, so this would be doing as a class. This is what we're collecting.
Does that answer your question, Mom?
I have another question. So we copy and then what? Because it says make a copy and then I put the name.
So
Yeah, his name,
you're gonna do first
and then
name.
603.
3.math
And then 603.
and then math 603.
Mhm.
Yeah, you go either way. We all know that he's a part of 603.
Okay,
And
so
then-
put share it with the same people. Press OK.
Yes.
And then right there, he can start writing. That's his document. That's what we grade.
Oh,
Without
okay.
her,
All
yeah.
right, we see it now. Okay.
Thank you. That's a good question,
and
though.
then how do we submit this form?
Oh, later on, we'll show you how to do that.
Okay. Because we're
Thank. Okay. We'll do the best we can then. And then even if it's a hiccup, I know that this week is just a rough run. So even if it's a hiccup, we'll go through it. We'll get it.
And
Thank
then
you.
if you have any other questions that you need a little bit more assistance on, please feel free to reach out and we'll be happy to schedule a Zoom to help you out.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Mr. Rudy, as I was saying, and I was telling the rest of them, I don't have the way to handwrite the problem out. So,
You could draw it.
I'm not sure how you do that part, actually.
That's fine. That's fine. Just do it the way you want to do it here, and then I'll go through it.
All right, so 4,074, right, divided by, I guess is the easiest way, 42. So when I do the long division, sometimes we allow you to use a calculator and sometimes we don't. Okay, when the state test, you get a calculator on certain parts. When it comes to long division, on this part, they do give you a calculator for a part 2. When you divide on your calculator 4,074 divided by 42, you're going to receive 97. So then what you do is you take your answer and you're going to restate it to show you know what you solved for, which was how many pencils did each class receive? Well, we just said that each class received 97 pencils. So each class received 97 pencils, okay? So as you write that down, I just want to clarify because Mr. R is going to do the next one. Annotation, keywords, numbers, and phrases. We wrote what it was for you. The R is the restate. What do you have to solve for? What's the question? How many pencils does each class get? Model. It's going to be a few different things, but today it's only division. We're just dividing today. That's the operation I'm going to use. Then I write the equation or algorithm. What am I going to divide by to get my answer? And then I show the work and put it in a sentence.
Does that make sense to everybody?
Anyone have
Pretty
any?
straightforward.
Are we good?
Emma, go ahead. You had a hand up? Go ahead. No, you good? Okay, cool. Emma's good. Okay.
All right, Mr. Rudy.
All right.
No.
You have to make me back host, or you can do the next one if you want to.
No, I want you to do it, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, does everyone have that? Can we change it now? And this strategy actually is like a graphic organizer. It helps you see what you're solving for. Okay. And Mr. Rudy's going to do the next problem. Okay, Mr. Rudy.
Host?
Yeah, you're all set.
Gotta share screen. It's, I can't share. It says I'm a host. All right, I got it. Cool. All right, guys. You guys can see my screen? Thumbs up if you can see my screen. Yes, yes, yes. Cool. All right, so obviously Miss Canella just did this one. So we're gonna go down. Remember, first part is annotate, second part is restate, third one is model, then solve. So the way we do this is read. At an amusement park, only 18 people are allowed to ride at the same time. There are 157 people waiting in line. How many groups of riders will there be? So for those of you that are Spanish speakers, there actually is translation there. So the first thing that you want to do is highlight what? Only 18 people are allowed to ride, right? So 18 people. Naya, is that a hand or you good, Naya? We're good? Hello?
Naya?
Naya? She said like this. Oh, you good? Okay, good.
Okay.
And then there are only 18 people allowed to ride on the train, and there are 157 people waiting in the line. How many, this is the question right here, how many group of riders will there be? So groups of riders. So how many people are there? There are 18 people. Oh, what color did you use up top? Blue?
I use blue, but you can use any color you want.
I'll use blue. 18 people are allowed to ride at the same time. We have 157 people waiting. Now, how should we restate this, guys? Help me out. What do we do? Because the next part you guys are doing on your own, so I want to make sure you're there. What do we do? We could go back up and reference. Check this out. Look, it says how many pencils did each class receive? That was our annotation up top, and we restated. Here I said how many people could ride, right? So how many people can ride together? Our model is right up here, right? We only dividing, remember? Our operation is obviously what? Division. Just kind of let's said that a couple of times actually. So we have 157 people, only 18 people could ride. So the first thing step is we write down total people. 157 is the total of people. We have 18 people per group. So as we solve to find this is a very simple operation, right? We have to divide. Another way you could write that in a computer will be 157 divided by 18. Got it? Which equals, Ms. Canova, 157. You did the line, right?
Yes.
Divided by 18, which equals what, Ms. Canova?
It was 8.7 as a decimal.
I don't know how to.
So put the equal sign
equals 8.7.
So then they have to round.
Yes, guys, how do we round this up? Which equals what? Round it up. If it's higher than 5, we go up to the next digit. What is it?
9.
9. Somebody said it.
9. Thank you so much. Right? And that's exactly how you will solve all these questions, right? So the next part is on you guys. So
We have a volunteer that wants to do it.
yes, anybody, please.
Extra
Anybody wanna
bonus
try?
points. First day, who wants to read it? Naya?
Go ahead, now read it. Nice and loud. We're doing this together, so you don't have to say nothing. You just gotta read and tell me what to underline. You're doing this whole problem. I'll just do it for you. So go.
Route 80 runs a little over 2,900 miles across the United States from New York City area to San Francisco. If you drove the entire length in 14 days, on average, how many miles would travel per day?
Good. So what do I underline? What do I highlight?
Okay, so you highlight Route 80.
Route 80 is important?
Uh-huh.
You sure?
Uh,
Think about it.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll highlight it this time. The reason why I'm asking is because it's just a location, right? It says Route 80 runs over. Is it really necessary to know the location? I don't think so, but let's keep going. What else?
We're gonna underline 2,900 miles.
Perfect.
All right. You said underline that. Good. I like that. Okay. And
14 days.
14 days. Perfect. I'll highlight this one to make it pop. I'll actually underline that too. And I'll highlight this one too. All right, Naya, sorry. Annotate. So what is the question asking us? Well, first you said 2,900, right? So I'm gonna write this down. I'm gonna put it in blue again. What's the next one you said? 14 days, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, now restate that question for me. What does that mean for us? What do we have to do?
I think we have to figure out how many miles would travel per day.
Good. How many miles we travel per day? I like this. Miss Canella, so far so good?
Perfect. Awesome job. Thank you for being a risk taker for number 1. Appreciate you.
Operation. What are we doing?
Division.
Good. And we solve how? Actually, you forgot a step right here. You said division. What are we dividing?
We're dividing 2,900 divided by 14.
Good. And I don't know if you have a calculator handy near you, but 2,900 divided by 14 equals what?
It equals.
Anybody want to help?
Mr. Rudy,
Yes.
quick question for them. If you look at that, you have 2,900 divided by 14. Is that going to be 27 over 10? Does it make sense to be a fraction? We have a whole number divided by whole number. Is it going to be a fraction? Does that make any sense though? No, right? Because you have a big number divided by a small number. So we know that it can't be D. And does it make sense to be 27? Does that make any sense? No, there you go. I saw someone shake their head. Now Mr. Rudy's going to help you finish. So now when you divide that, somebody tell Mr. Rudy the answer.
What is it, guys? What's the answer? Talk to me.
Naya's got her hand up again.
Who's going to be the risk taker? Naya?
Oh, Joelle.
The answer is 207.
Excellent.
207.
Good job.
Good job, guys. All right. Now we're doing good on time. We only actually have a good 8 minutes left. So, 207 will be C. See that, guys? 207. So I would actually just highlight this right here. And then I would highlight it yellow to confirm my answer and continue moving. Remote practice problems. This is something that you guys had to do. So it says use division. What happened?
Somebody typed answers in here.
Yeah. I was looking at that already. And they did it for the bottom too. I believe it's Boris. I don't know what's going on, but we'll continue. So, Ms. Canova, what do you want to do? You want me to make a copy of this and then just put it on Google Docs, or do you want me to continue going?
Whatever you think.
I'm going by what I see. So it says use division. I think that you guys are really straightforward with this, but
Yeah.
we could continue doing this, right? I mean, this is correct either way.
Yeah.
So let's continue going down. Let's see what this, okay, so 18.
Yeah, these problems.
We could do this one. So 18 students each collected. So 18 students, obviously, when we see a number, we should do what? 18 students each collected the same number of cans. So I'm going to highlight 18 students, just like so. And it says name if the students collected at 306 cans. 306 cans. So highlight, And I'm gonna say what? It says how many cans did each student collect? So obviously here, 18 kids, 306 cans. It says how many cans did each student collect, which is a question mark. 18 divided by 306. I don't know who is this. Who
Wait,
is this?
Mr. Rudy, shouldn't it be 306 divided by 18 because we're taking a larger number into a smaller number?
That is correct. Sorry for my catch.
Okay.
Divided by 18.
And the operation should be division.
And the operation be division. It should be 306. 306 divided by 18. Anybody have the answer to that? Go ahead.
17.
17.
Muy bien. Very good. So each student
job.
collected 17 cans. Wait,
So I already have Naya for extra, and is it Kalani? That's how you say your name? Kalani? Good job, Kalani. And I had Joel, correct? Kalani and Joel. Good job, guys. Thank you for participating more. Let's move forward.
should we try the?
Oh, obviously, guys, so you guys don't know this, but on your remote Google Classroom, exactly where you guys see this document, there's going to be an exit ticket. It's the last problem you have to do first, and then we'll go. I'm going to do this one and then probably post up the exit ticket. That way you guys can work on that.
Do you want me to
So-
post that while you do that, Mr. Rudy?
That works, Ms. Camilla. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So the marching band packed 3,060 cans of juice into boxes. 3,060. Okay, guys. Obviously, we already know what's going to happen, right? Each box holds 18 cans. 18 cans. How many boxes does the band members have to carry? Show all your work. So we have 3,060 cans of juice. We have 18 cans. It's asking us how many boxes did they have to carry? I'll put this up in blue. Sorry, guys. I noticed that I did that error. Blue. I have no idea who's this. Division is the operation, and the way we model it is 3,060 cans. 3,060 cans divided by
18
18 cans
equals.
equals. And here we'll actually solve it. 3,060 divided by 18. Anybody want to help me out? Joel, go for it. I see your hand.
170.
Perfect.
170. Cool.
And then you would restate it and say 170 boxes.
Independent practice. Obviously, guys, you guys see that we were behind on time today because we were doing the syllabus in the beginning.
Mhm.
But you guys can see that there's a lot more work to be done. So usually when we get back involved, guys, we go straight through it, right?
Wait,
I hope you guys understand that. Ms. Canala, did you post up the exit ticket?
I did post the exit ticket. Do we want to go over it with them and then have them do it?
Yes. I
Okay.
like that idea.
You
Let
want
me
me
go
to
here.
model it? Do you want me to model it or you want to model it?
I'll let you model it. I'll give you a host right now. I'll stop
Take
sharing.
your time. Take your time. Take your time. No rush.
You
You guys, I just want to say thank you for coming.
Yeah,
Usually
you
we'll
guys
get,
are awesome.
yeah, usually we'll get through more, but today was the first day, so we didn't expect it all, but we put it there for you to try. All right, so let's just go over that. So Mr. Rudy, Mr. R and I will always go over the exit ticket for you. Okay, so if you have any questions, comments, concerns, it should be an easy 100. Okay, so your exit ticket, I don't know what happened here, is the same exact concept. It says Charis Red. It's under exit ticket. It should be on its own page.
I don't actually see it. Okay, there it is. I see it now. Canala, go down. Go
It
down.
says,
It's-
it's right here, this one, see?
Yeah. Yes,
Charis Red 608 pages, so that's a key number. So I'm going to annotate it, highlight, underline. And then it says books in 16 hours. 16 is a key number. And how many pages did she read per hour, right? Per means divide. So here we can't have you do ARMS because it doesn't work on Google Forms. So all we're going to divide is 608 by 16 to figure out how many pages she will read per hour. So when you divide 608 divided by 16, who thinks they know? Yes, Joelle, right? What do you got, bud? Tell us.
38 pages per hour.
I love how you said 38 pages per hour. Excellent. Good job. Thank you for putting your unit.
38 pages per hour, Kyle.
Oh, sorry about that.
Very good.
See, I make mistakes. We're all human.
All right, guys. So now, do you want to show them the exit ticket on Google Classroom?
Sure. Does everyone have that?
So, guys, if you go back to your Google Classroom page, Ms. Canella.
Yes, sir. Here we go, 603.
Refresh your page, Command R.
What? Command R?
Command R. Yep.
Thanks, Mr. R.
Yes.
Okay. So you go back to your Google Classroom page. I just learned something new. You hit Command R if you have a Mac. It says, I posted an exit ticket. You're going to click on this. You're going to click on the purple. And it asks you, what is your class? And then the answer we just did, which would be 38 pages. And then whatever class you're in. And then hit submit.
Does that make sense for everybody, guys? At this point, Ms. Canella, can you unmute everyone? There's an unmute all button there.
Yes.
Because we're running out of time and I don't like taking people's time. Actually, we're already over 2 minutes. So obviously, guys, we'll be meeting.
Uh-oh. No. There you go, Mr. Rudy.
There. So guys, obviously we'll be meeting with you guys every day at the same time, 9 to 9:45. Tomorrow will be much smoother. Please make sure that you fill out your exit tickets when you have a chance. They will be graded today. That's actually part of your grading rubric as well. And yeah, that was it today, guys. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you. Mr. R, real quick, if anyone feels they need extra help on today's lesson, we will be around from 2 to 4. So please reach out on our emails and we'll help you.
And I know I didn't help out with the Google Docs and submitting that, but obviously people were on the Google Docs. So I think that for today's sake, we probably will just disregard that and just grade the exit ticket.
Awesome.
How's that sound, Ms. Canella?
Sounds perfect.
Yeah. Does that make sense? So just guys, if you do the exit ticket, you get credit for today. Sounds good?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Yes.
And we'll meet
Alani,
back.
Steven, there we go. Cool.
Awesome.
Giveli, you there? No, there's a chair there. I don't know if you're there. Hi, Giveli. She's invisible. Oh my God.
There she is. She came back.
All right, guys.
All right.
It was nice. Take these next 10 minutes and just get up, drink some water, use the bathroom, do what you got to do. Okay, guys?
All right.
Nice seeing you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you all tomorrow. 8:50. See you then. Bye, 603. Bye, guys. You're free to go. Wait, that's Naya's sister, isn't it? You're Naya's sister, right? Do you have a sister at Specca in 8th grade?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. She looked just like her. Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Go take your break.
Miss
right.
Canella. So real quick, that document is crazy. Like
I don't like it. I don't like the things they're writing on it.
Well, you gave them access. That's why I was telling you, Miss Canella.
Can we do it if we do it as a PDF, download it as a PDF, then I could do the handwritten part for division. Oh my God, this is so
So
important. Rudy.
I'm gonna restore the whole session the way it was before we got this. Restore session. Yep. Boom. And now all their work disappears. All our work that we just did disappears. Then I'm going to do the editing rights. I'm doing everything I can right now. Hold on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Only show name versions. Nope. And then I restored the whole version. Yeah. Can you see the restored version? No, right?
I can't see
What do you mean?
because I didn't share my screen. Oh,
I have to. So hold on. What are you doing? Stop sharing. Stop sharing. Stop sharing. I was doing something with the document. File. Download PDF. You said, right?
mm-hmm. Yeah, if it's a PDF, we won't have this issue. Because then I can physically show them with the pencil. Uh-oh. Why is there someone else coming in here? Do I admit them?
No.
Okay.
Is that the same? Is that the next session? Do we have the same Zoom for the next session? No, we do not, right?
A different link.
Right. So let's go to that link.
So do I remove the kid?
No, I'm just not gonna go. I'm gonna take these 10 minutes. I'm gonna use the restroom, do what I gotta do, and then come back.
Yeah, I think we did. I mean, first day, not so bad. But if we do it as a PDF, then I can handwrite how to solve it.
Well, I just made a PDF, so I'm gonna post that up in the next section. Now that we know.
Okay. Yeah, let's
What's
do
our
that.
next section? 60 what?
604.
Sounds good. I'll be there.
All right. I'm going to go open it up because now they're trying to come in here. Steven,
Sounds
come
good.
up. Why are they back in here?
I don't know. Just don't go open it.
All right, let me-
604.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Good job, Rudy.
This one. You too. Good job.
Could have done better. I could have done
Yeah,
better.
we both could have.
It's okay. It was the first one.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
And
bye.
the syllabus thing took a lot of time. That's why. But all right, bye.
I know. Okay, let's try to be done by like 9:11, 9:12, so that by like the first like 10 minutes, let's just kind of speed through the.
9:12? What are you talking about?
Let's try to be done by
10
9:10.
minutes.
9:10. That way we can go right to the work.
It's 9:51. What are you talking about?
I mean, at 10:10. Sorry. Bye. That's what I mean.